Don't. I'm live. What do you?
Okay, never mind.
What do you want?
I can talk to you about it later.
Yes,
Talk
you
later.
can. How
Right now.
about that? I get live, and here comes one of the kids. I'm sneaking up on you. They do that because they know I'm deaf and I don't have my hearing aids in, but I got my studio headphones on. I can't hear a damn thing. All right, guys, I've got Mario back. Mario had the internet people out. Good God, you're close to the camera.
Frame it. Let's frame it. Okay. There
So
we go.
Mario got his shit fixed today. That's guys, I am so sorry about this morning being just a complete flub. But you know, live is hard mode. So
Yeah. Believe it or not, we actually had a decent little program, decent little hodgepodge of topics ready to discuss,
yeah,
and then the
yeah, it was going to be
internet
solid.
failed.
But you know what? It is what it is. So happy Juneteenth, Mario.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I'm celebrating the on average 1.5% African admixture that I may have. Quite likely.
Yeah.
God damn you, Hannibal. God.
Damn son. And you know, in the spirit of the season, uh, you know, we've got a poll out from Americans. 62,090 or 6,295 votes. Final result: 88% of Americans think Toyotathon is the most legitimate of these three holidays.
It would be if the Toyota Helix was available in the United States, but we know that's not happening.
Oh man,
Some some deal was made to prevent that. May or may not include the Rothschilds.
you know the fat electrician actually has a great breakdown of why you can't buy a Hilux in America.
Yeah.
Um, it's right up there with it's right up there with the cheese conspiracy, the government cheese conspiracy.
I haven't
Rock
heard that
solid.
one.
Oh, okay. I'll have to send you a link, Mario, because whoo, the government cheese conspiracy is it's amazing.
Yep.
It really is amazing. It has to do it has to do with prohibition.
Highlands Husky says just a little internet flex. Obviously, nothing is being monitored. Are you suggesting that I was about to talk about Iran and Israel and they shut it down? Is that what you're suggesting, Highlands? In fact, did you shut it down?
We was over here
I
getting
thought
noticed for noticing.
I thought Unit 8200 got bombed 2 days ago. I didn't think you guys would be all up and at it again so soon. Come on, Hasbara.
And you know what? Since you mentioned it, you know there's a lot of guff out there right now about people like Tucker Carlson and other guys being paid by Qatar to go anti-Israel. And,
Who's that? Jonathan Hinckley, that freaking
yeah,
Jonathan Hinckley, that absolute turbo shill. You fucking break. No, just stop.
and hey, I mean, let me be very, very clear, dear Qatar, I'd be happy to send you an invoice.
Yeah. Exactly. Like Tenet Media. Like Tenet Media. Yo, Putin, still waiting for that check.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm here.
But hey, Stacey Abrams. Hey, Stacey Abrams, where's my money?
That's right. That's right.
Remember, right after the election was stolen, Brad Raffensperger gave a press conference where he suggested that everybody who was a so-called conservative, suggesting that the election had been stolen, was actually being paid by Stacey Abrams to radicalize parts of the right in order to split future votes. And I'm like, yo,
Genius.
where's my check? I sent her an invoice.
Yeah, we're not.
We got thrown off of YouTube for 2 weeks because I sent Stacey Abrams an invoice because she never paid me for distributing misinformation, and I have a good authority from Brad Raffensperger that she was supposed to do that.
No self-respecting conservative, let alone a Georgia conservative, is going to be voting for a woman who looks like an AI mashup of McDonald's Grimace and the Kool-Aid Man. Okay, give me a break. It's never going to happen. Okay, it's like Texas.
The
It's
corn
like Texas.
striper.
It's like Texas and Beto O'Rourke. Okay, it's never going to happen, no matter how many times you try.
Yeah, listen, Beto, nobody's going to make your fetch a thing.
And speaking of what we started talking about this morning was basically Republican senators who essentially hold their seat for life. All right, who can never be deposed. Ted Cruz would be one of them. Like Beto, they ran Beto against him 3 times in a row. What I was saying is that there's a deal worked out where we will basically run our B team against you. Okay, so long as you play the party line, as in the uni party line, and participate in certain like a Gang of 8 style legislation. Okay, or legislation that
In all fairness, the Democrat Party right now is dead broke, and that is in part because for the last 15 years they've basically had no bench, no back bench. There's no talent there. We talked about the octogenocracy, the epidemic of old people, and quite frankly, part of it is the Democrats just don't have any legitimate, energized youth on their side. You know, like they tried to put David Hogg in as kind of a pity fuck at the head of the DNC, and he came in and tried to primary everybody, so they fired him.
Why would they need to invest in I don't want to say the word grooming, but the correct word would be grooming. Why do they need to invest in grooming talent when they can just flip your guy? Okay, when they can just when they can compromise your politician? Okay, why do they need to have children?
They don't even need to compromise. They don't even need to compromise a Republican because it really is as simple as Republicans just don't do shit.
Yeah. Why do they need to have children when they could just subvert your children? Okay, like that's what the left is. It's like El Rushbo said, that giant sucking sound. Okay, it just sucks in.
Yeah.
It is la luz extinguido. Okay, it is a black hole that sucks in light around it. Right, that sucks in decency, humanity, and patriotism, love of country, and perverts it and basically shits it out the other end of the singularity.
Yeah. That's what. Speaking of sucking it in, Patrick suggests that Stacy never paid her invoice because she ran out of that sweet USAID money. And as funny as that joke is, Patrick, let's not forget this was 5 years later. But otherwise, correct. Now let me say this real quick because I only see one person on here commenting from YouTube, which for one of our specials is a good thing. If you are watching currently on YouTube, Locals, X, Twitch, wherever, get over to Rumble. Get over there now. You've got about 1 minute before I kick out the freeloaders, and you have to be a paid member to watch the rest of the show. Now, what are we talking about tonight, Mario?
Well, I wanted to talk about what we discussed earlier, our promotional, the promotional thing we're doing for Rumble subscriptions. We're going to do if we can get an end tower. Okay, set up. It is Juneteenth, so we need to have an end tower in the chat to celebrate. The person who posts the final letter will be eligible for a free Rumble subscription for a month. Isn't that right, Chris?
Okay, there's a lot wrong with that, Mario. Let me tell you the thing. Here's what's wrong with that, Mario. Here's the problem.
What if Cameron?
You're attempting to promise. No, this is the problem. You're promising that I will give a free Rumble membership to a specific person. And unfortunately, the way the free memberships giveaway works is I buy a free membership and it's given away by the computer at random. So they all have to get down on their knees and pray to RN Jesus.
Okay.
Even assuming we had a successful tower, which we will not. So Husky, you need to get over to Rumble, sign in, make a comment, and no, it's too late. Sorry, I had to kick all the freeloaders off. So if you go buy a Rumble membership, you'll be able to get in and watch the rest of the show tonight. But now I'm going to have to hit that button and send everybody away.
Oh man!
Ready to get this started, Mario?
You're shutting them off right at. That's merciless. A merciless 10-minute. That's it.
Yes.
That's 10-minute
Well, and
window.
hey, I said on Saturday when we talked about, the important fact that communists are not people. They don't have rights, right? Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, Section F. Members of the Communist Party are not protected by the Civil Rights Act. They're not people. They're not
Oh,
people. Okay? So
right.
so I got to kick everybody off now as we move into the members only portion of the show.
One last thing.
Oh,
Too late.
of course you would say one last. Go
One
ahead.
last
Your one last thing.
Highlands Husky. Okay. Go to Rumble. All right. It's okay. Freedom isn't free. It costs $9.99 a month. Okay. And if you won't pay your $9.99,
Freedom costs $1.09.
$1.05. Who will?
$1.05. That's right.
All right.
Sergeant Major says no AC is making live mode even harder. You're not wrong, old man. You are not wrong.
You have no AC there, Chris?
Not in the studio. Not in this building.
Oh, that's going to be untenable come August.
That's one of the many reasons that I'm getting my tractor, do some work, and then I'm building a new studio.
Okay.
The new studio will have AC, but it might be 6 months before I have that done.
Very well.
So, all right, guys. This time it's no longer a soft threat.
Uh-oh. Push the button.